hours. I would honestly, I would like a timer. The second he entered the chat room, because there you can bounce him, you can kick him out. Not like here. You can block a person, but still he can hear you. But in the chat room, I kick him out. That's it. He cannot enter. So I put 2 hours maximum. The guy is going to get divorced because of me. She said, he want to take a shower, he's listening to you. He is in the lunch, he is listening to you. You know, do something, please help us. I don't hate you, but this is too much. I said, okay, take it easy, take it easy. Take it easy. So if you are new, I just give you a warning. Take it easy. Now, do we have any Muslim have a response to the microscope, which is discovered by Allah 1400 years ago? Christian Prince, how you can explain? Look, let me put, I mean, the guy, this is what he told him. I don't blame him, but this is what they told him. But my friend, when somebody says something to you, shouldn't you check it out? I mean, what if somebody, whatever religion, he said to me something, shouldn't I check it out? So I am assuming that you are an adult, mature person, and you have a brain, you are smart. So when a Muslim, he says that to you, why you did not check it out and see if it's true or not? Muhammad is the most certified, well-known idiot in the world. Muhammad, as an example, he explained how the baby looked like the parents, which, by the way, is true. According to Muhammad, if the woman have orgasm first, the baby will look like her. If the man have orgasm, which means he will be a female, and if the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. That is deep. How the Prophet knew that. I want each one of you now, look at your parents. Actually, you don't need to look. If you are a male, obviously your father comes first. Hello? If you are a female, obviously your mother comes first. Clinging thing, there's nowhere in the Quran says a clinging thing. This is false. Alaqa is the congealed blood, not clinging thing. Alaqa is something you see when you have a cut in your skin, and then there's a dead blood, the black thing. This is alaqa. This is not a clinging thing. This is a lie. You see, the Quran did not say like a clinging thing. The Quran says that sperm will be transformed into alaqa. And all of us, we knew that even that clinking thing is the egg, it's not the sperm. The Quran make it clear that the one will be transformed, it is the semen. Anyway, stupid is amazing. Shall we go back to the story of Suleiman? So 3,500 mile of army, they sit in the corner of the roof. Not only that, all the kingdom, the ministers, the servants, the war, everybody sit in the corner of the roof. How big this roof is? If the army alone is a 3,500 mile long, how big the roof of Solomon, brother? Obviously, Prophet Muhammad is telling the truth. Now, let us take a look at the kitchen of Suleiman. The kitchen of Suleiman also used to be with him having a large vessel in which at the time 120 camels could be cooked. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. So his army is a 305,000 mile long, sitting in the roof, and yet he have only 120 camels to feed them? sorry for his army, man. So they are sitting in the roof, and the whole kingdom, 3,500 long military sitting in the roof. And yet Suleiman, look how cheap he is, man. Cooking only 120 camel. And there it says, in front of there was a ground of quadrupeds. I don't know how to pronounce this word. What does this word mean? I don't know. Where they used to gaze. Chefs were busy in cooking, and the artisan busy in the craft, and the horses were tied in the front of him, and the Passat were flying. One day, he traveled from the outskirts of Shiraz. Shiraz in Iran? Suleiman was here? Like, what the heck? Toward Yemen. Like, what? He was living from Shiraz. He wasn't Persian. Toward Yemen and past the Medina. Look, he fly over the Medina. He said, hello, Medina. At that time, there was Medina. Suleiman said, this is the place of Al-Hijrah of the last prophet. What a good person is he. Hold on. What a good person is he. The guy is not even born yet. Anyway. He who will believe in him and follow him. When he was passing in Mecca, he saw the idols at the Kaaba, around the Kaaba. On seeing Suleiman, the Kaaba started weeping. Allah asked Kaaba why it was weeping. The Kaaba was weeping, sorry, not Suleiman. The Kaaba started weeping, brother. Brother, this is normal. The Kaaba started weeping. Why? Because Suleiman is flying in the sky. Okay. Allah, he said to the Kaaba, why you are weeping, huh? You didn't know Allah. I do not know why the Kaaba is weeping, because Allah is ignorant, as you know. The Kaaba, she said to Allah, O Creator, one of your prophet and his people passed by me. Neither did it stop nor perform prayer near me. What a true story, by the way. This is a true story. Should I read the whole story? If we continue, we will die laughing, literally. Oh boy. An army in the length of 3,500 miles sitting in the corner of the roof of Suleiman. And then if you go down, I mean, if you want to read about the ring, I gave you the page. You can just search for the word ring. And you can start from there. Otherwise, the comedy is long, you know. The comedy is extremely long. Suleiman ring had the following inscription: purified is the Lord, who has controlled the genie of this world. Okay. And then, you know, you can read more just for fun. Okay. Let's see, where is the ring story continue? Where is the story coming from? Here we go, here. Okay, here's the story about Suleiman. He go to the bathroom. Honest to God, my back hurting me. I need to go. I better go. This is too much. I can't breathe from laughing. I cannot even sit. My chest is hurting from laughing. My back is hurting from sitting. All of this because Prophet Muhammad is an endless comedy. And then the Muslim, they want to find Muhammad in Isaiah 42. Why you did not find him here? All right, my friends, we better stop here, otherwise. Okay, hold on. This is where Suleiman, he did the fish. You see the story I told you about the fish? Hold on, look. Okay. So Suleiman, yeah, I mean, you can see it. Like, so the guy, he said to him, Suleiman, he said to him, shall I help you and in return of 2 fish? The man agreed. So Suleiman, he helped him in catching the fish. So here he is catching, not carrying, but different story, he's carrying. The fisherman gave him 2 fishes as his wages. Suleiman thanks Allah. When he cut open the fish, he found the ring in the stomach of the fish. And look what happened. He kept it aside and thanks Allah. Then he cleaned the fish and brought it home. The wife become very, what wife? He left his wife in the this is the king, he has hundreds of wives. What wife? He cleaned the fish and brought it home. The wife became so happy and said, I wish to call my parents and show them that you have worked hard and earned sustenance. And this fish was cooked, and Suleiman called his in-laws, and they ate from the fish. So the whole family came to eat from the fish because it's a big fish. And then from Suleiman said to them, would you recognize me? They said, no, we haven't seen you at all. Suleiman took out the ring and wear it. And at the moment, all the birds and the jinn come to him and become obedient to him, acknowledging his kingship. You see what a ring can do? Do you see what a ring can do? You better start fishing from now on, especially men. Like now here, because here, by the way, is that control only the genie and the birds? What about women? I mean, if there's a way I can get this ring and I can keep them away. He controlled right away. The guy, he put the ring and the birds, they start flying from everywhere. Sparrow, not Captain Sparrow and the guy, no, just different. Sparrows, pigeons, you know, all kind of birds and animals. They come from everywhere. And they acknowledge him, which means they bow down to him. He's the king of the jungle in Amazon, you know. Okay, and then he brought his wife along with her parents to the city of Istikhar, and all his Shias, they are Shia, gathered around him and become very happy. The difficulties of his absence vanished. He ruled for a long period. When the day of the death approached, he appointed Asif ibn Burakhia by the order of Allah to his sex. So this guy, his name is Asif, he's an Arab. He became the leader of, his followers refer to Asif, solve their problem. Okay, yeah. But the story, by the way, this is a different version of it. Here we go. He helped the fisherman and he gave him 2 fish. All right. Yeah. Here is a different story. Narrated from Imam As-Sadiq, blah, blah, blah. The kingship of Suleiman was hidden in his ring. All the kingship of Suleiman in his ring, his power. Whenever he used to wear it, the genie, the human, the birds, the animals, they obey him. Okay, you know what? I got a ring from Amazon. By the way, I don't like to wear any of those things. But I will try this ring. I think this ring is going to work. I have many proof. I tried it already. Lord of the Rings. Ta-da-da, ta-da-da, ta-da-da. And then they come to you and they say to you, science in the Quran. True story. Now we get an idea that, I mean, those who claim that they wrote a book about the Lord of the Ring, they are stealing the information from somewhere. From somewhere. By the way, Muhammad is a stupid idiot. All those stories the Jews they tell to their kids, so it already exists. Now the Muslim for sure they add some spices to it, but most of those stories are really exist, but they are just fairy tales. But because Muhammad is a fraud, he added, he took it seriously, and he considered it to be serious story to believe in, claiming that his God is the one who told him these stories. The same story about the ant when Suleiman he went in the valley. The same story about there's a book. It's called the Legend of the Jews. You can download it for free. It's for free, you know. You can read tons of stories the Jews they have, and Muhammad have it in the Quran. But those are legends. So the foolish man, this foolish man, whatever the Jews they say to him, he take it. As an example, once a woman she came to Muhammad and she spoke about the punishment of the grave. This Jewish woman, when she said that, Aisha, she said to her, that's stupid, that's a lie. So they start arguing. Muhammad, he came from his room. He heard the Jewish women saying that. Oh, sorry, he heard them fighting over something. So he asked, what is the problem? Aisha, she said, well, this woman, she told me, she is, you know her, she is a Jew. She told me that there is a punishment in the grave. And then Muhammad, he confirmed that. Let me see if I can find the original story of the Hadith. How they argue. Even they shout like, they were fighting. Yeah, we can find it. It's not really. So Aisha, she did not believe. And then Muhammad, and even the Hadith says, and since that incident, Muhammad, he never stopped saying, I seek refuge by Allah from the punishment of the grave. So Muhammad never mentioned this before. This is why Aisha, she is, fighting, arguing with the Jewish women about it. Where is the Hadith? Let me turn off the screen so you guys, doesn't hurt your eyes. I'm just trying to look around. Like this search engine is not really easy to find things. Let us see. Here we go. See, here you see, Aisha is not only arguing, she said to her, you are a liar. You are lying. Why Aisha is saying that? Because she never heard, if her husband ever mentioned this, she would never say you are lying. Okay, so the Jewish woman, she came to Aisha, she said to her that there is a torment in the grave because of urine. Because of what? I'm telling you, it's a shitty. And Muhammad later, he says, yes, it's because of urine. So he starts saying that the most of the punishment of the grave is because of urine. Okay. So Aisha said, you are lying. She said, no, it's true. We cut our skin and our clothes because of it. The Messenger of Allah went out to pray. And our voices become loud. They are arguing. So he said, what is this? So I told him she had said. He said, she spoke the truth. And look what happened. And after that, he never offered any prayer, but he said following the prayer, May Allah, you know, we seek your aid against the punishment of the grave. But look, he never said that before. So after this conversation happened, Muhammad, he adds something to his prayer. Do you see how the fraud work? Do you see how the fraud work? How come Muhammad, they never mentioned it before? The Jewish woman, she came, she mentioned it, Muhammad liked the idea, he take whatever the Jews said as for granted. I mean, do we need even a proof more than this? Even she is saying after that day, you see, before that day he never mentioned it. After that day, he never offered any prayer without saying we seek refuge from the God of this and this and this, from the fire and the torment of the grave. Before that, he never mentioned it. Fraud. Scumbag. He heard the Jewish woman, she saying whatever the Jews they said, he take it for granted. All right? And yet the Muslims, they are trying to find Muhammad in the book of Isaiah. The majority of hellfire or torment in the grave is pissing, because of pissing. It must be true. I mean, come on, how the prophet, he knew this before discover the microscope? And look, exactly as the woman, she said that the punishment of the grave because of urine, Muhammad, he starts saying the same. Exactly the same. Urination is the main cause of the punishment of the grave, Prophet said. Authentic. This is what the woman, she just said. He never mentioned it before. The woman, she said, Muhammad, he take it, the Muslim repeat it, and now we have a religion. It's called Islam. So my friend, for the desperate Muslims who are trying to find a place for their prophet, get busy with urination, because look like, I mean, urine is the problem. Which is really funny that the prophet, he ordered you to drink urine, but yet because of urine you will be tortured in the grave. Oh boy. All right, I think we have enough for today. And if you did not save the links we showed you, you can play the text again. You can show the reference we showed you. And anytime, by the way, if you want to search for a reference we are showing the screen, you can do a very simple method. You can freeze the video. Freeze the video. And you can say, you can like type exactly a few words in the search engine of this website. Like now, I just put this hadith in the screen. So if I am going to search for it, I don't know where this hadith is located, because you might watch the video in different channels. We did not post link. So what you do, you write the same, you type the same exact words, or let us say a few words next to each other in the search engine, you will find the reference. First of all, why you want to have a punishment in the grave anyway? That's stupid. What do you think, punishment in the grave? You are dead now. How you will be punished in the grave? That is a very silly idea. So what the day of judgment then? In the grave? The guy is dead. How you can punish that person? He is dust. And even if he is not dust, how you can punish him? He's dead. It's very silly, stupid. So to assume that somebody is going to be punished in the grave, that means he is alive. So is he dead or alive? Because you cannot punish a dead person who have no sense. He cannot feel anything. Somebody saying, why you don't do video in Arabic? My friend, because in Arabic there's many people doing, you know, you have TV stations, you have Father Zachariah, you have Brother Rashid, you have many. In English, there's very few, and not all of them they are doing good actually. Because most of people, they are speaking English against Islam, they don't speak Arabic, they don't know Arabic. So the Muslim, they can fool around with the Arabic thing. So here in English, we are more needed than somebody speaking Arabic. And you, as a person who speaks Arabic, you do not even need me or Father Zakaria. You know, you have access to the books. Read it. Right? The one who speaks the language of the garbage of Islam, he do not need any help, actually, because you have a first-hand access. Easy. You speak it, you read it, you have the books. Just do some search, and today you are lucky. You know, when I was a kid, I used to walk long distance just to go to the library. And then when I go to the library, they don't allow me to enter the section for adult. So I wait until an adult person when I enter the adult section, and then I walk next to him, acting as if I am his son. The guy, he look at me like, why this kid is walking next to me? Because they want to look at me. So just to read a book, I have to struggle to do so. And actually, when I go in, I cannot even choose a book. I go sit in the table next to the guy who I walk next to him, and people usually leave a book in the table. Whatever book is left there, I grab it. Today, you have the internet in your phone. You can read even in the bathroom. You can search and find millions of books. You are lucky. In our time, we have nothing. Literally nothing. If you could not get the real book, knowledge is impossible. And if you read all those books, you have to be rich, really. Because how you wanna... And you know, I grew up in a Christian family, so why my family, they will have all Islamic books? They will not, which make it more hard for me even to learn. Because my family, they will not even allow such a stupid book to enter the house. So today, for you as a person who speaks Arabic, it's very easy. And even those who don't speak Arabic, you know, today we are making it easier for them because we are the one who speak Arabic and we give them the correct information. And now you see even those websites, few years ago, they are not exist. I used to translate everything in Arabic. Me, myself, I have to do it. Right now, at least now we have a website. We can find the Hadith translated by Muslims. They lie sometime in the translation, but at least it's there. So here we have better duty to do than speaking to those who speak Arabic. Kabich? Yeah, today, I mean, knowledge is easy. Still people are stupid. Which means that it's not how easy it is. You know, when the Chinese, they said you cannot make, you know, he left as a donkey, never come back as a horse. That's mean it doesn't matter really how easy it is. You cannot make a donkey a horse. Doesn't matter what the time is, what is a century, what is the technology. A donkey will stay a donkey. There's many people, they spend their life doing nothing except party, drinking, sleeping, you know, doing poo-poo. And then 60, 70, 80 years of their life goes and nobody remembers them. Why? Because they spend their life the same as the rest, doing poo-poo. They will go with their poo-poo. But there is people who will be remembered forever. No matter what you can do, no matter what you try. There is people who wrote books 1,000 years ago. Today will read their books. Those will be remembered. At that time, there was no YouTube. Information transformed through books only. Today, there's more ways. But I believe still books is the best way. However, you as a person, you can decide what you want to be. You want to be just a number, nobody will remember, or you want to be a person who everybody will remember you. There's two ways to be remembered. Either you are good or you are evil. Because you can be remembered too by being evil, like Muhammad. So it's not just being remembered, it's about being remembered for the good you did and how many people you helped. Otherwise, you can be remembered by, you know, becoming the rapist of the century if you want. Right? So we don't want to be that, and we don't want to do that. Anyway, I want to say thank you guys for being here. I hope we have a good time together and we have a good laugh. And don't forget to download my videos and share them with your friends. And until we see you again, Christ is Lord, Islam is a scam, and we prove it every day. And for the Muslims who they are desperate to find their prophet, if you could not find your prophet in your religion, how you can find him in different That is very silly. Your prophet cannot be a prophet because all his prophecies come to be false. And I challenge any Muslim in the future, tomorrow, any day I come again, to call me and show me prophecies of your prophet come to be true. I know there's tons of videos about Muhammad became a prophet and his prophecies come true, but I challenge you, literally, to prove it to me. And then everybody will see that it is a fraud. All the prophecies of Muhammad prove that he's a false prophet. And this is why we use them against Muslims, against Islam. We do not need to look for something in the Bible. What Muhammad said is enough to prove that Muhammad is a fraud. And today we give you some of the examples, and they are horrible. Thank you all, until we see you again. God bless you. Have a great weekend, and we pray for the sick one. There's a brother of you know, I made a prayer request. He's a very nice person. His mother, she is in the hospital, so we pray for her to be fine and to get healthy. And there's one of you, he said his brother-in-law, he's sick with a heart attack or something like that. We pray that this person, he will be healed too. Always remember that the Lord, he can do what is impossible, but in the same time remember that life and death is a gift from God. He give it, he take it. So don't be sad and don't be unhappy. I will be sad only if a person I care for is not a believer. As simple as that. Otherwise, me, myself, I don't really care if I live for years or die now, because it would not change anything. Time goes so fast, you would die anyway. But the important is, a death of a believer is not a death. It's just a start for better. So maybe you will miss the person if he go. Maybe he will not. You will not be happy if something wrong happened to a person you like or you love. But my friend, as long the person is a believer, he is in a better place. You see, this is what Jesus does to us. Even death is a comfort. It's not something horrible. He is our comforter. So for a disbeliever, death is a horrible thing. For us, it's just a new start with better people and better places. So don't be too much attached to this earth, crying for it. And usually, actually, those who they are crying to live longer, they die faster. This is my experience in life. You seek something, that thing will run away from you. You seek money, you chase it. You will keep your life chasing it. You seek, whatever you seek, it's going to run from you. If you run away from it, it's going to follow you. I'm telling you. Those who do not need money, money has come to them. Those who they are desperate for money, money they run away. Those who they seek love, love never come to them. Those who don't want it, love come to them. Those who want the women, women run away from them. Those who don't want the women to go after them. This is how life works. So my friend, don't seek. Something is not going to stay anyway. There's one thing will stay. The Lord, he says, the one who knock at my door, I will open for him. So here, there's nobody will run away from you. This is the only person you seek, and what you seek is going to be granted. The rest is going to be the opposite. Don't let your desire decide your journey. Let your journey decide your desire. Which means you decide where journey will be, where you want to go, what is your desire. Not let the desire to lead me whatever desire want, because desires can be stupid sometimes. Desire can be, sex, can be money, can be all kind of desire. But there is a journey. If we make a decision where my journey will be, what is the purpose of my journey, then I am in control of my desire, because my journey comes first. And desire have to fit with my journey. But if I make my journey based in the desire, that means I don't know where I'm going. Wherever the desire goes, I follow the desire. So just be sure of what you want, be consistent, and choose the door you want to knock at. That is where you need to know. So I want to say thanks again, and leave your comment. And if you are a Muslim, invite your sheikh. Those guys who were speaking, they are welcome to call me, even they are an idiot, but no problem. Idiots are welcome. They are the best feed of comedy. God bless you. Have a great weekend, and we pray for all the sick to be healthy. Take care. Bye-bye.